Hey, what's going on? It's your good friend, the good Reverend Cameron Abbott here from That Nerdy Site, and we are here with a part four of our Let's Play of Emily is Away Less Than Three. Emily is Away 3, of course, is the product and achievement of one Kyle Seeley. Massive shout out to him, a friend of the site, friend of the show. He has been working on this for years, and it's a culmination of the entire Emily's Way series as a franchise. And I do need to give a preface here, but before I do, and get into some of this housekeeping, go ahead and if this is your first time, your first episode watching this series from us, go ahead and click on the link down below. That'll take you to episode 1. There should also be a playlist off to the left here. Or off to the right, sorry. My left, your right. If you just head over there, you'll find a playlist of the episodes as well. Yeah, it's a fantastic series. This is a fantastic game that we're playing through. As an enormous reminder, if you are watching the Let's Play and you're interested in this game, or you're just interested in this kind of idea as a franchise, this is a Facebook version of it versus AIM, AOL Instant Messenger, which is the first two cover. Go ahead and check those out. You can also check out Let's Plays that Trevor did of those. He let me know about like how the progress is working with those. So that being said, I did want to go ahead and talk a little bit about an issue that happened. So this is not my first time playing through Chapter 4. A couple days ago, I played through Chapter 4 and 5 to wrap up the series, and unfortunately met with a serious technical error because at the time I was using my headset microphone and I had forgotten to pull the dongle down. So no audio from me was recorded. So it's unfortunately our experiment has been compromised. You are not seeing my raw, physical reactions to what we see going on the screen. And I apologize for that. That's a massive blunder on my part. I mean, I've been doing this for 6 years, doing this amateur games media work, and pulling off such a absolute rookie, just like bozo level. Well, it's not bozo if you're just starting out, but at my level, at this point, that's an absolute bozo move. So I wanted to apologize to you guys for that. I still have the footage recorded. Somebody suggested I do like a voiceover audio on it, which just didn't feel right to me. And I feel super bad about it. But I talked to Trevor and some of the other guys, and they just told me, hey, like, do it again. Like, I'm like, I guess just have to do it again. So unfortunately, you are. But I will also say that in episode 4, chapter 4, I did actually compromise the experiment myself. I made a decision that, honestly, current me chose, not high school me. I forget that, especially in high school, I was a self-loathing person, and a lot of that comes from repressed sexuality. It comes from a lot of different places, and my high school years were filled with some really dark places. It's pretty intense. So I have this entire time I've been playing, this is what the choices I would have chosen in high school if I was in this situation. But the reality is that I would have never made any of these choices because of who I was at the time. So in its own way, it did help me realize about my own, kind of quote-unquote hypocrisy in regards to it. So from here on out, we're just going to be playing through it. I am going to try to take a high school approach to it, because that's just how we've been doing it so far. But I recognize that I might it's very likely that I'll stray from it because these are experiences that I just did not have in high school. My high school experience was very different from a lot of other people's. So, and at the same time, similar to a lot of others out there too. I don't have any doubt about that. But enough about being sad. We're playing an awesome game. So once again, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button down below. Ding that notification bell so that way we put out podcasts and video versions of our podcasts and Let's Plays and all sorts of stuff multiple times a week. We are just hitting you guys with so much content, and we are just doing our job this year to promote the visual side, because audio-wise we're doing pretty okay. Our audio podcasts are doing well. And so now our focus and our target is to kind of like, we're moving into video. Like, video is a big prerogative for us this year. It was supposed to be last year as well, but the big nasty, I'm just gonna call it the big nasty thing happened last year that kept all of us at home. It was awful. And really like hurt motivation for a lot of people, us included. That being said, let's just go ahead and hop in. You didn't come in here for a replay of, well, we're doing the replay of this. So your date plan, we kept our date plans with Emily. Matt understood and still thinks of us as a friend. And now I have an invite to senior prom. So let's go ahead and get into this. Replay. Monday, March 16th, 2009. Psst, I miss your face. Maybe we should meet after my locker after school. So this is after Dark Night. Me and Matt, Emily, I'll talk to you in a bit. Matt posting some pictures when we went to Six Flags, basically. Let's see here. Me taking Emily to Snow Patrol, it looks like. Because she says it right there. Ditching. So Emily's been all about all sorts of stuff. Let's see here. Nobody make any real. So this is what's cool. So let's go through these recent photos. So these are the ones we saw. Snow Patrol. Me and Em in English. This is from Anna. This is her friend that she had me send a friend request to a couple chapters ago. And this is interesting. My wife is too beautiful, but isn't that Evelyn? It's okay, everybody. It's Kelly. Kelly with the chow. I guess now's the time to talk about it. So, like, yeah, Kelly and Matt broke up. Matt got pretty emo over it. But at the same time, like, I was there for him as a friend, and we kept our friendship intact. Well, at the same time, having these boundaries about my relationship with Emily and how we're going forward with that. And Kelly and Evelyn have, like, kind of attached at the hip. They're calling each other my wife. I'm guessing because of Borat. 2008, 2009, Borat was big. And then, yeah. And I have an invite from Mr. Anderson to prom. Matt is letting everybody know that he is going to get fucked up. All right, so the event committee will be sponsoring a photo booth this year. See you all there. Thank you, Danielle. I'm guessing you are the event committee. I think at a future playthrough, I'm going to go through every person who has an available profile and just friend request all of them, just because that's what you did in high school. This is that's what I did in high school. I'm like, Facebook, I should find everybody I know and be friends with them so I can keep up to date with what everybody's doing. Because, that's not creepy at all. That was a very big thing at the time. Evelyn's hip-hop playlist. What? Got some Kid Cudi, Flow Rider, Kid Cudi, New Eminem, Biggie Smalls. So Evelyn's gotten into hip-hop and rap suddenly. That's new. Wowzers, okay. That's definitely different. Yeah, let's go ahead and get things started. Emily. Oh, it's Emily. How's your night going? 3? Well, it just got a whole lot better. Smiley face. Oh, shush you. All right. Is that okay? No, that sounds like a question for your doctor, not your boyfriend, who is not a doctor. What? Don't thank me. I loved it. overbearing. I had a great time. It was a good night. Had a great time. You mean the world to me? Out of nowhere like that? No thanks. Steal my sweatshirt again? Call back to chapter 2. Yo, it's me. I got tagged. Whoa, who's that adorable girl next to me? I love you too. So here's the thing. In the moment that I typed that, fake typed it, I felt it. This is something Kylo does that is just so incredible, is that he captures this parasocial slash suspension of disbelief in your emotional connection to these characters. Like, we've played, like, you've watched me play through these. Each playthrough has been about 40 to 50 minutes each. So in 3 hours, I've become incredibly dedicated to this person. From the moment she tells me she loves me, and I feel that in my heart, which is wild, you know? So people would be like, that's silly, in which case I would say, play these games. Play these games. You know this if you played these games. Play Emily's Away. It's a short 30 to 40 minute playthrough, single, like, just burn through it. Play it. It's like, what, $1 on Steam? Buy it. Play it. Anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and see what. Oh no. Are you okay? Hello, yes, I am turned on. Never thought I'd be jealous of an iPod, but here we are. Ugh, we have to, like, talk to each other now. Now, this might sound crazy, but there's a perfectly good table under the keyboard. Has there been any big new indie releases? I like indie more. I get that way too. It's like 30HO. And it's like The Prodigy, TV on the radio, MGMT, Kids is here, of course. Yeah, you know, your basic EDM stuff. Like Babby's first introduction to EDM. Oh, it's not that bad. Listen, I took my girlfriend to see Snow Patrol. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised you're not sick of me by now. It's a pretty exclusive title. I already knew he invited me to an event. Two? Do you mean our 5-month anniversary? because I don't forget. What were you thinking? I mean, if you don't care. What will we do instead? Let's explore this option. This is not the option I chose last time, by the way. Let's just ditch it together. Oh my Emily, how uncharacteristically vulgar of you. No pressure. Big talk for a baby liver. We gotta be humble about it. It's gonna be great. It's pretty rad, what can I say? So long ago, last summer. We'll just have to stay together longer to make up for it. There you go. High school BS, I can't wait to move out. Oh dang, we gonna get murdered. I'm still jealous of that iPod. That. Don't forget to write me when you can. Oh, I had better actually say that I'm not attending. There we go. Why are we yelling? Time to write a new status. Cameron has a pretty cool not prom date. Yo, Matt. It's been super chill. How's yours? Sure thing. What's on your mind, man? Wouldn't happen, man. He's Emily's friend. Which ones? I guess I haven't. I'm not friends with them, so I wouldn't know. Like, I'm not going to be able to look now. Alright, let's hear your crazy theory, man. Emily wouldn't do that. Just take some screenshots, bro. Get them receipts. There's so many easier ways. Right, of course it is. 30H3 forever. Oh, dude, it's fine. Alright, log out. Log in as Matt. Here we go. She stayed up all night making it for him? That's not a photo of you and M. That's creepy. That's weird. One sec, I'm gonna snoop through Matt's Facebook real quick. Yeah, this is Anna. This is her friend that she had me friend request. And now yeah. Okay. We are the prodigy. Okay. Reading them now. I know, bro. Oh, that's Steve. Steve is Evelyn's boyfriend. Hmm. Yeah, I'm way ahead of you. I mean, like, he might like her, but Emily's faithful, right? Like... I mean, here's the thing. Emily's, in previous chapters, has talked about, like, wanting to keep open with friends. Me getting in between her and a friend is not going to go well. Like, especially, like, just regardless of the circumstances. Do I know this from a previous playthrough? A little bit. A little bit. It's unfair. I hate this. I hate doing this replay. Because I already know, like, the answers that I need to be picking in order to kind of get to where I was before. But we'll see what happens. Like I said, we're going to go with different things now. So... like, is my doubt in our relationship that strong? Not really. Like, you know, she banters with Matt like that. You know, that's just what she does. She just likes music. And she's getting into electronic music, and this is about that. For a prom question. Like, you've been asking me that, dude, you've been asking me about prom too. Like, literally on my Facebook feed. My first message was from Matt. Why? Because we're friends? Like, yeah, more, like, I guess she's been, like, more excited. And this is where we see his fear. This is where we see it come back again. He's trying to be a good friend, but his relationship is skewing what he's seeing. That's not a great indicator for him, though. She's already outgoing. Like, your wallflower photo, like, photographer girlfriend all of a sudden becoming outgoing, like, was an indicator for her, I guess. But even then, that's just not an indicator. People change. Maybe we have to set some boundaries. Honestly, nothing. It's fine. I think we're fine. Like, me freaking out about it's going to be way worse than anything else going on. Now look who's the photo bombing. Oh, he's so cringe. I don't know. That's probably not a good idea, man. Like, on Matt's Facebook, that's a terrible idea. Like, if he and I were friends, I could message him, and that'd be fine. That'd be one thing. I need to ask her what Jeff is to her. Like, that's what it's gonna take. I have to be direct. Like, hey, I noticed this stuff. Like, what's the deal? Yeah, she wouldn't do this, man. Like, M's all about friendship, putting friendships over other things, and, you know, we'll see. There you go. I thought we were best friends. There you go. Thanks for your help, Matt. Let him know that I appreciate that he's there for me. you know? Log back in as myself, and Emily just to hit me up. Hey, can we talk? Like, you told me about Jeff before, but it's like, you know, who's this Jeff guy posting on your wall? Do you two talk a lot? Like, here's the question. Are we ambivalent? Are we like, oh, just thinking about it, just like noticing some stuff? Being like, I think he likes you. Okay. Gotta be direct. We gotta be direct on this. Communication is key. Yeah, definitely likes you, Emily. This was a bad idea. I should have been more evasive. Not as direct. She's being defensive now. I just wanted to talk about it. Like, what kind of, what kind of stuff? It's going through some stuff right now, which is interesting because in the previous game, Emily's Way 2, where Emily and Evelyn start out with boyfriends, and you kind of take the place of the outside guy, where you can move your way in. Very like, if you haven't watched it, like, watch Trevor's playthrough of it. Well, that sounds pretty serious, you know? And that's important. Therapy is so good for you. Like, yeah, I can tell as much. Like, that's where my concern comes from, you know? Like, a part of it's definitely jealousy. I need to let her know. I'm still kind of uncomfortable about it. I just got all this. Like, I need to let her know where I'm at with it. I don't like any of these answers. These answers are all terrible, Kyle. What the heck? This could be totally just like a slam dunk of, okay, if you guys are just friends, you're just friends, nothing more, I trust you. Not a problem. I'm not going to tell her don't like him as friends. It's just like I don't know him. Alright, well, I'll just say it. I trust that's how you feel, but I just don't trust him. I don't know him. He's harmless. That's what they all say. You ever feel jealous and suspicious of my friends? This is a good conversation to be having. That sounds like a bad idea. But yeah. Nope, I don't like this plan at all. Okay. Uh, like, this is too suspicious, man. Like, this is, like, all in on the suspicious and not at all, like, there's no out for the suspicious. Like, be like, yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, you're just friends. It feels weird. I'm just gonna say, like, I don't know. This all feels really weird. These are all terrible. I want to support her with their friends, but I made a decision to be suspicious, and now I'm being very suspicious. The don't be suspicious is, like, not working here. I don't know. I'm not going to tell her to get new friends. I don't know what we can do. I voiced my concerns with Evelyn. I did. Now we need to get to the thing. Sure, friends are important, but so am I, right? Like, I just need to hear that from you. No, I don't know. I mean, no. Like, I don't want you to, like, break off a friendship because of me. Yeah. No, I'm not saying that, Emily. I'm just... That's how I felt all night. We started off being like, we're the best couple in the world, and now we're having real conversations about our relationship. Back to normal, please. Yeah, I want to. I want to. You want to leave it here? It's okay. I'll drop it. I'm sorry for fucking you up. I am. I am sorry. I totally agree with that. Because you deserve it. Like, you deserve to have nice things happen for you. See, that was a totally, completely different interaction. I'll let you guys know at the end of, like, what happened in my last playthrough. That's a thing I know how to do. Oh, good, because I do try really hard. I'll try extra hard not to get lost this time. Laters, Emily. they're still just friends. I'm not trusting her. I trust her. Like, I have no reason not to trust her. I have no reason not to trust her. There we go. Just that it's Emily, you know? She's not like that. You got rough there for a minute, man. You got rough. Peace, dude. Jeff Fisher sent me a friend request. Hey, Emily, you're Emily's friend, right? No, I'm her boyfriend. Jeff. Jeff, let me make myself very clear. I'm her boyfriend. I'm her boyfriend. Not her friend. He is mentally not stable. Oh boy. But it seems like that's a good thing that like Emily's there for him, I guess. But at the same time, I wish there was a response to be like, nah, bro, I'm her boyfriend. Can I chat with him? I want to chat with him. Let's talk, Jeff. Let's talk. You want to be friends with Emily? Cool. Totally fine. Not going to harp on that. She's talked about it. She says that you guys are on the same page now. You're just friends. Cool. But I'm her boyfriend. Part of me does regret not chatting with him as Matt. Anyway. Alright, let's end the chapter. Alright, we're going to a party. Alright, so this is the end of chapter 4. Let's go ahead and wrap things up here. So, full disclosure, last time I kind of just dropped things. She said they're just friends, and I said okay, and I dropped it. Much shorter conversation. Did not get to discuss things like jealousy and problems in the relationship. Very much ended things very superficially. So I'm actually like way happier with this playthrough. Because it put me like personally in like uncomfortable positions emotionally. Like it's something that Kyle does so well with this game and the previous iterations in Emily is Away and Emily is Away 2, in that it puts together this incredible, like, it's not just nostalgia. I think a lot of people, when they talk about these games, talk about the nostalgia. They talk about, like, oh, it's because it reminds me of how I used to feel. And it doesn't. Like, it's making me feel things differently. I did not feel this way in high school. Like I talked at the beginning of the video, I had numerous issues going on with me in high school. Like, things that I was dealing with on a personal level. And just this was not a possibility for me. Or I shouldn't say a possibility, but this wasn't a thing that I would have done. Like, these are not situations that I would have been in. I'm not from, like, Natick, Massachusetts, like, this is the thing. Like, that's kind of the whole thing about it. But I will say, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the photos. Slackers of 09 represent. Did someone say s'mores? Looking fly. Matt's always got my back. Posting up these pictures. Like, the way that he writes it on here, like he's her date. Like, that's what bothers me. Anyway, jealousy, right? I'm doing my best not to break out into song right now. Mr. Brightside. But call me Mr. Brightside, I guess. Let's go ahead and end things here. Once again, my name is Cameron Abbott. I am a member of That Nerdy Site. If you've liked this video, give it a like, subscribe to our channel, check out the rest of our stuff. This is part 4, so if you watched all of this, you're probably already aware of it, and you of us, and you already probably subscribe. But leave a comment down on the video, and if you have, your own feelings, talk about stuff. I don't know, it's not really an open-ended thing here. But, yeah. I will say that since we're about to hop into the next chapter, which is the last chapter of the game, I just want to emphasize, if you haven't played any of Kyle Seeley's previous games, Emily is Away and Emily is Away 2, go check those out. It is just a kick in the head for, nostalgia stuff, but like I said, it goes deeper than that on his games. Emily's Away 1 is a brief playthrough. You can play through it in less than an hour, multiple times, and it's just you and one girl, Emily. And then Emily's Way 2 introduces the dichotomy between Evelyn and Emily, the two different characters. This one introduced Kelly and a few other characters as well. It's great stuff. Definitely check it out. There's some Easter eggs for profiles of people going forward, too, in it. So, it's awesome. Check it out. But that being said, thank you so much for watching. You can follow me at RevCabbott. That's RevAbbott on Twitter. You can follow us at thatnerdysite.com, That Nerdy Site on all social media platforms. You can also find me on TikTok. I got a TikTok account. I'm doing that. I'm promoting it. I'm doing stuff there. That's really boring, but I'm doing stuff there. If you want to keep following me on those platforms, that's what you can do. That being said, thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay good and be nerdy to each other. No, stay nerdy and be good to each other. There we go.